Hi, this is Ellen Brock, freelance editor. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can break your novel up into chapters. This is a question that a viewer asked, and they wanted to know what agents expect to see and what is viewed as amateur or not as professional. In reality, it doesn't really matter how you break up your chapters. There's not a lot of requirements or a lot of expectations about this. You'll see novels that have really short chapters and really long chapters, and ones that have chapters of all kinds of different lengths. There are basically two thought processes behind how to break up chapters. The first is just grouping scenes together that are thematically similar or that carry their own sort of arc. So they would have a beginning and a middle and an end, just like the full novel. If you have a lot of different viewpoints in your novel, you might clump a few together using section breaks, which you've probably seen in published novels. Sometimes it's like a hashtag and sometimes it's 3 asterisks. That can be a good way to clump scenes together that take place around the same time or that pertain to the same plot point. If you do that, you want to break into a new chapter when there's a shift in the book. Maybe the location changes, or it's a different day, or there's a different theme that you are trying to convey. The second way you can break up your chapters is with a cliffhanger. And this is just where you leave the reader with a little bit of excitement, a little tidbit of information that makes them want to keep reading. For example, you could write, "He stumbled upon a dead body," and that's really going to get your readers interested. They're going to feel like they have to read into the next chapter because they have to know what this dead body is and where it came from, and that cliffhanger is what pulls them into the next chapter. You definitely don't want to use cliffhangers every time you break into chapters because it can start feeling gimmicky. But you can really be as creative as you want to be when breaking up your chapters. So whatever feels natural to you, breaking up chapters really is part of your writing style. So asking the right way to break up chapters is sort of like asking what is the right voice to use in a novel. It really just depends on who you are and what your style is and what your genre is. You're not really going to do it wrong. No matter how you break up your chapters, agents and editors aren't going to think that you're an amateur or that it's not professional. There's no right or wrong way to do it. If breaking your work into chapters doesn't come naturally to you, don't worry about it. It's really not a big deal. You can always write your first draft without chapters. A lot of writers do that. And then you can figure out the chapters later based on what seems natural, or when you have a better vision of your novel and how you want it to be paced. That can also help you decide how you're going to break it up. So I hope that answers your question. If you have any more questions, feel free to send me an email, and I'll put my email in the description. Thanks for watching.